Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
Hear you say life's taking you nowhere. Angel, come up, baby. Look at that sky, life's begun. Nights are warm and the days are young. Come up, baby. There's my baby, lost my soul. What's I'm begging you say for a little soul? Years go. Last night they loved you, opening doors and pulling some strings. Angel, come up, baby. Then walk luck and you looked in time. Never looked back, walk tall, act fine. Come up, baby. I'll stick with you, baby, for 1,000 years. Nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years. Drive back down where you once belonged, in the back of a dream car 20 foot long. Don't cry, my sweet, don't break my heart. Doing all right, you've gotta get smart. Wish upon day, I believe, oh Lord, I believe all the way. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. There's my baby, lost, that's all. Once I'm begging you, save a little golden years. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere. Angel, come up, baby. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. I'll stick with you, baby, for 1,000 years. Nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years. Golden years, yes. Golden years,
tell you what, Jack Straw may be a dick, but he's doing all right. He's blown it a bit on this question, but he's doing all right. Sorry, we're watching Question Time. Hang on a second. We'll watch a bit more while this caller goes to air. Yes, Line 1, you're on the... Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Evening, this is Pitcher Phil with Absolute Baseball. In last night's action, Philadelphia got its freedom with a 10-4 win over the Dodgers to be first in the World Series ballpark. Tonight, the Yankees and the Angels play Game 5 in their series. Yankees lead 3-1. Check out MLB.com for updates, and I'll see you in the bullpen.
Oh, there we go. That's how you start a show. Sorry, but how rude of us. We're watching the television, aren't we, Eloise? We're watching the Question Time.
Yeah.
What a lot of fun. I've enjoyed today.
I might have to swap seats because I can't read the subtitles.
Can we get Griffin on this show? Can we get Nick Griffin on this show, please? What fun!
He would be telling you to shut up all the time.
Oh, Nick Griffin's great, man. He's absolutely great. Hang on, line one, you're on the wireless.
Are they that party that want everything to be whitish?
Yes, thank you very much. There we go. I'm picking on the way, just the way I say white. I pronounce the H as you are meant to, for goodness sakes. Good evening. What a strange show. We have literally, I've done very little preparation. Eloise has been working very hard all day to prepare the Harry Shearer interview, which we'll be playing later on tonight.
And your best bits on Sunday.
Screw that nonsense.
12 till 1, anyone who wants to see the week's best bits.
Line 1.
Hello, can I be the first this evening to say that Nick Griffin is an idiot?
Well done, you certainly are, yes. I've been watching the BBC all afternoon. They just had people... The thing is, all the protesters outside the BBC are idiots as well.
Yeah, just jumping on the bandwagon, aren't they?
What are they doing there? What they do? Hey, listen, man, it's free speech. You've got to allow free speech. And there was someone said, I believe this is a quote. This is the saddest day since the end of World War II. Hang on, the end of World War II was a good day, wasn't it? So you've got to let these people have their says and stuff, and let Nick Griffin on. We'll try and get him on the show. We never will, of course. Next week, Nick Griffin and Gary Glitter will be coming on. Nick on Monday. Gary tonight. No, listen, focus. Harry Shearer, 2 parts of an interview tonight. That
very funny.
He's a nice man.
He's lovely.
And I suspect it's and I said to him, if you want, this can be the first interview you've done in the last 25 years where we don't mention that cartoon. And we didn't. He mentioned it once.
He did mention just the word. Just the word,
and we didn't mention it at all. We talked a lot about the Beach Boys, about Spinal Tap, his new DVD, and that's the thing. That was it, really. We argued about the Monkees a bit.
Yeah, I might put out a full podcast of it because I've had to cut out. It was like a half-an-hour interview, and it's about 11 minutes long now.
Put the whole thing out tomorrow if you wouldn't mind. The whole thing, because it's a joy to behold.
I shall.
It's a joy to behold. Line 1, yes. Yes.
Ian?
What?
Ian, can you keep the noise down? I'm watching Question Time.
I will try and keep quiet. I do apologise, yes. So, with all of the excitement of interviewing Paul Daniels today, which we'll play out next week, and Harry Shearer today, and then watching the BBC being stormed by students and people who are thick, I've done very little preparation for the show, so I've got nothing. And I kind of thought, well, it's a Thursday, it's the last show of the week. Mondays to Thursdays, 11 till 1, if you're interested now, kids. It's the last show of the week. Some kind of magic will happen before we start, and then I'll go off. No magic has happened, Eloise.
But although we're doing it different tonight, because I'm not going to be in the other room.
You're staying in this studio with me, and that's.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
Tim's Andy.
Hello.
Oh, Tim, is that Capital Radio?
Hello, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Tim's Andy.
Line 1?
Tim.
Line 1?
Ian. You queer fella.
Ian.
Tim.
It's not Tim, it's that one.
Tim?
No.
Eloise?
Yeah, I'm Eloise. What do you think?
The gorgeous lady.
The post.
Tim.
So, here's a question for you, Eloise. If there's a postal strike today, why the bloody hell was I woken up at 10 to 9 by a postman knocking on my door? I
found out the answer.
Oh, yes. You've investigated this. Well done.
It's the sorting office that is having the postal strike today. So the postmen are still working today.
So the postman is still on...
Isn't.
The postman is still opening birthday cards and stealing things.
No,
they don't do that. But I did send three birthday cards a month ago. One of them has arrived. One has arrived.
Well, I ordered some labels, and they still haven't
labels?
arrived. Yeah.
What labels would you have ordered?
They were little sewing ones for Rocky, who was leaving to become a teacher. So I got him ones.
I remember that
like
name.
they did in Only Fools and Horses.
Vietnam. Back in Vietnam.
Nam.
We're back in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vietnam, line 1. Yeah. Hello, line 1.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Philip. It's not often that we talk to each other.
The reason I phoned in is I was in one of the major DVD chains today.
Blockbusters?
No. Can I mention H&B?
Oh, yeah, I know them, yeah.
And I was walking along the racks looking to see what they had, and I picked up a sampler DVD for a penny.
A penny?
And on it is Lost Series 5, Episode 1.
Oh, is it... What?
Yeah.
For a penny, you say?
Well, I tell you, Scrubs is on it.
Scrubs.
Dirty Sexy Money Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
And Army Wives.
Jeez, that's for a penny. That's not bad,
Yeah,
is
well,
it?
what it was, normally I gather you've got to spend 15 quid
Yeah.
to get this free.
Yeah.
But it had a penny sticker on it, so I took it to the till.
Yeah.
And the bloke said, oh, no, he said, you have to spend 15 quid.
Oh, up yours.
So I said, no, I don't want it free. I said, I want to pay a penny.
Yeah.
So he called the manager over, scanned it, and give it to me.
You totally bamboozled HMV, Philip.
Yeah.
Totally.
Have you seen that series last night, by any chance? That awful new series, Defying Gravity?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's horrible.
What is it?
It's about these people going to the planet. It's a sort of Star Trek.
Yeah.
With the modern-day Star Trek. It's dreadful.
It sounds bloody awful.
The best way that I saw it described in the paper,
yes.
They said it was Star Trek meets Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, jeez. Hey, have you seen that new Star Trek movie?
No.
It's good. Have you seen it, Eloise?
No, but my mum said it was amazing.
Who's in it?
Spock's in it. Leonard Nimoy's in it.
Oh, they're all in it?
No, it's just Leonard Nimoy. He travels through time to come to the young Star Trek, because it's all, like, set in the Star Trek Academy.
Oh, wow, that's going to be really interesting.
And boy, can I just say, a horror.
You've just come back.
I went to Japan.
Yes.
Then I came back. Then I went to
Hawaii. Yes.
Then I went to Hawaii for 2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm back. Did you
what was it? Did you get a chance not to see anything again in Hawaii? Were you in and out sort of thing?
I was there for 2 days, and I interviewed some of the cast of Lost for a show that's going to be shown before the last episode of the last ever series of
Oh, wow.
Lost. So that was good fun.
I got into Harper's Island.
Well, congratulations, Philip. You got to a luxury holiday resort. So, basically, have nothing planned for the show this evening. So I'm guessing what we're going to do, and you're staying in here, so I guess the whole show is going to be calls going straight to air.
Yeah.
About anything that you want.
That's good.
That's good. It's lazy.
Lazy. Good.
It's lazy. It's lazy good.
Lazy
which is sometimes is the best.
Good.
If it works, we can go, well, aren't we geniuses?
It would be like a lazy boy for radio.
A what?
A lazy boy seat for radio, which is fun,
I think about
but
Nick
lazy.
Shaw there for a second. Sorry, I do apologise. How rude of me. Exactly. So if it works, we're geniuses.
Yeah,
if it doesn't...
God.
What have you broken?
No, just throwing my ring around.
I'll leave it there, shall I?
I know you've suffered, but I don't want you to hide. It's cold and loveless, I won't let you be denied. Soothing, I'll make you feel pure.
morning's breakfast show, I need to speak to Grace.
There's a sign on the A33 that says, Grace, take me back.
We spoke to a baker today who's near that sign.
One of my drivers spotted it when he was delivering, come back and said he was seeing this sign, and it's quite a joke all around the villages.
Grace, please give us a call. Tell us why the homemade sign's been made by somebody else. Grace, take us back first.
The Christian O'Connell Breakfast Show. Back tomorrow when you wake up with British Gas, helping you look after your world.
Absolute Radio.
Now remember, Todd, this question is for $1 million. So, for a million or zip, what is Guyliner?
I don't know.
Oh, Todd, it's makeup for men.
Nobody knew how Todd Howlett would handle the pressure of public defeat. But then, nobody knew Todd was 25% Australian.
Don't worry, you can still go home with your head held high.
Worry? I'm delighted. I know nothing about men's makeup.
Foster's. Get some Australian in you. Brewed in the EU.
A starter in a posh restaurant.
Monsieur.
3.5 grande cappuccinos to go. 1 Wellington boot. 1/5 of a tank of petrol. 1 very small towel. You don't get a lot for a tenner these days. But if you're a Sky TV customer, for just £10 a month, you can get up to 20 meg unlimited broadband and evening and weekend UK landline calls. To find out more, visit sky.com/save. Sky. Believe in better. Up to 20 meg download exclusive to Sky TV customers in our network area. Actual speeds vary with location and line quality. Sky Talk or BT line rental payable. UK households only. Calls to 01, 02, 03 and 0870 numbers only. Calls last up to an hour. Minimum contracts and further terms apply.
Okay, I get it.
The Kings of Convenience return with their breathtaking new album, Declaration of Dependence.
You find yourself vulnerable around. Whoa.
Declaration of Dependence by the Kings of Convenience.
I can now belong to you.
Out now.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
How now, you secret midnight hags? What is it you do?
Macbeth, we're trying to conjure up some glasses. Yes, have you seen the prices these days?
Oh, you should have gone to Specsavers. I got glasses for only £25.
What a waste of money.
Why?
Your head gets chopped off in the end.
At Specsavers, glasses start from only £25, including standard Pentax single vision lenses and a scratch-resistant treatment. See in store for details.
With dedication comes skill. With patience comes reward. With practice comes perfection. I am still among you. Witness my finest moment yet.
The game comes full circle. Saw 6 in cinemas Friday. Rated 18.
Starting your degree was the beginning of a journey, with twists and turns along the way. And then, you graduated. Right now, you may be thinking, what's next? But on the DirectGov website, there's information about the range of options open to graduates, from internships to starting your own business to postgraduate study. Your new journey is only just beginning. For real help now, visit direct.gov.uk/graduates.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Looking glass so shiny and new. How quickly the glamour fades. I start spinning, slipping out of time. Was that the wrong pill to take? You made a deal and now it seems you have to offer all. But will it ever be enough? It's not enough.
We're just watching the television.
We're
I
in
can't take my
silence.
eyes off it. We're just sat. Go to the webcam, dear listener, and watch us watching the television instead of doing what we're both paid to do. I think we're both paid to do this. Do a radio show between 11 and 1 on what's the radio station called again? Absolute. We're called now. Okay, I must remember that.
Someone's just texted in saying they'd like to change their entry for my nickname from Chuck Norris to Renegade Zombie Tip.
Oh dear. Now, yes, we are looking for a nickname for Eloise, and what was the one you really liked?
So far, it's LL Coolies.
LL Coolies. Gary, hello, sir.
Oh, good. Sorry, sound off. Sorry, right, yes.
Yes, that's it. Everyone's sound off now. Gary's on the radio. We've got the subtitles on.
I don't know what's going to happen next week on Question Time, but unless Anne Widdecombe does a slow strip, they're never going to get the ratings next week.
This is the thing, isn't it? This is going to be the biggest viewed episode of Question Time. Look at that woman's knockers in the front row. Dear God, did you see that?
The purple dress.
In the purple dress. Oh, if you're watching on Sky Plus, just rewind and pause. Jeez.
Look!
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Anyway, she may be pregnant, I think. Anyway, well, if she's not, I'm terribly sorry. I've been very rude to her. I do hope that none of her family are listening.
Don't worry. Actually, no, it's recorded. She could be listening.
She could be listening. It is recorded, isn't it? Yes. Yes, this is going to be the highest rated the Question Time of all time since that famous episode when William Hague was very, very drunk and jumped on a table and started masturbating slowly. For legal reasons, of course, he never did that. That's a joke. But it's going to be, yeah. I mean, what are they going to do next week? I'm never going to watch it again.
I don't know what they're going to do next week, but no one's going to watch.
Hey, it's just like the show. Everyone listens for the first week and then nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Try to think. I know what we're going to do tonight.
All right,
This is what we're doing. If I sound something on a bit of paper that I typed up a week ago, which is here in front of me. When I was in Japan, we went to this wonderful festival, this beautiful festival in this tiny village called Takayama. It was a wonderful festival, and beautiful, absolutely stunning. And it had all these different things going on. And one of the things was, they had a blessing for the god of blunt kitchen knives. There was a god of blunt kitchen knives. And then what they do is people just take their kitchen knives that are blunt and just chuck them in this well and make a wish, and the god is satiated.
That's obviously quite a newfangled god, one that's just popped up.
No, it's like it's like thousands of years old.
Well, how have they had kitchens thousands of years ago?
Let me think. Oh, yeah, because they didn't eat thousands of years ago, did they?
Well,
of course they've had kitchens.
Probably they would have just had a little stone in their cave.
Well, that's the kitchen. That's the kitchen.
Millions of years ago as well.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, you racist.
yeah.
You totally bum Nick Griffin. But so tonight, if you want to be the god or the patron saint of anything specific, you can be. Tonight, what do you fancy if you feel like being the god of, Eloise? I'm going to be the god of Spectrums, ZX Spectrums.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, you've stolen that.
Get out of it, the god.
Well, you didn't say it first, Gary.
Yeah, you got to say it first.
I was thinking it.
Hey, I asked lots of people to go on the Retro Gamer forum and defend me.
Oh, yeah.
Did you go on there?
I did, yeah. They love you.
They love me. It's all kicked off.
The quote that I love that somebody did Twitter is, I didn't watch Iain Lee on, but...
But well, it's all kicked off. And now they all think, including some guy called I Bum Ice Cream, or whatever his name is, they all think that I'm on there. And I'm genuinely not on there. If I go on forums, I put my hand up. I'm genuinely not on there. And so they're all getting, everybody's come onto our forum and they're messing around. It's not really what the forum's for. There's all these trolls here. We must stop them.
Smiley face.
Horrible snivelly voice.
You just must do up my flies now. My mum's calling me for my dinner. So I think it's marvellous because they were really horrible to me. Not just his article's crap, but, he's a bug-eyed, buck-toothed idiot. That kind of stuff, which is, criticise the article, criticise something you've seen. Don't criticise something you haven't seen and my face. Well, you criticise my face.
Well, they might have seen your bug eyes, I don't know.
They might have seen my bug eyes.
Yeah, can I be the god of forums, then?
Oh, you got it, man. The god of forums is Gatford. Okay, yes.
Can I be the god of the little old Casio keyboards, the one that the demo was, wake me up before you go, to leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. That's it.
You finished?
Take me down to the line. Is it line?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, listen,
tonight,
Renegade Zombie Tits. Here's a controversial guest I want to put to you.
What?
Controversial.
Yeah.
Nick Griffin. No, here's a controversial... Let me know what you think, Gatford.
Okay, yeah.
Gary Glick. No, here's a genuine controversial guest. Gift? Guest. We'll play Harry Shearer in a bit.
That guy that was talking on there as well earlier, the posh one.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
No, not him. I've forgotten her name. I'm going to sing one of her songs, and you got to tell. I can't remember it. I remember it. Love is a big scary animal. Who's that, Gatford?
Bjork?
Not Bjork. Bjork. Oh, he's talking about homosexuals now. He's talking about homosexuals.
Oh, quick, turn it up.
I find grown men kissing in public really creepy. Oh, that's a lot of us feels. Christians, Muslims, all sorts of people. Oh. Sorry, we've got to listen to this. I don't know what the rules are.
But that's his opinion. He's allowed it.
Eloise has been supporting a lot of what Nick Griffin is saying.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to see both sides. Not that there really is that very easy to do that.
There is no side
But
there.
I'm just on about the freedom that he's allowed to say that if he
He's
wants
allowed to say it, definitely, but...
That is perverse.
Oh, there's some heckling.
Someone's just pulled out a gun. Hang on, there's a gun!
No, it's a banana.
No,
I wonder if they had to be metal detected.
His eyes are a bit too close together, aren't they?
Weird.
Aren't they? Strange eyes that fella's got. No, OK, here's another clue. Suckle in the sand and round and
Belinda
round.
Carlisle.
Yeah, can we get her in?
I'll see if she is still alive.
She's alive. She's doing, like, Hairspray, or she's doing a musical in the West End.
Oh, OK, I'll hunt for her.
And we had a little bit of a Belinda Carlisle. I know she's not... What's the station?
That's one of my first vinyls I ever owned. What's the station? Absolute Radio.
She's not absolute fodder, but we were having a right old...
She might appear in the 80s hour, maybe.
A suckle in the sand and round and round. And, ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Gafford!
They say in heaven, love comes first. You make heaven a place on earth.
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Let's we go with Belinda Carlisle's coming in.
Someone wants to remind you about the 2 perfect murders.
Oh, yes! We'll do the... OK. So as well as giving away a godship, you can become a god of anything you want. 033123 1215.
Not Casio keyboards.
Not Casio keyboards, ZX Spectrums or forums. They is gone. We're also, and I've done this before, so you don't give the answer, Gatford, if you know this, which you will do because you're a geek. But there are 2 perfect murders that anyone can commit. It's Jim Carrey. It's a lesbian Jim Carrey.
Look at the weird eyes.
Everyone's got weird eyes. There are 2 perfect murders that everybody can commit. The perfect murder, you can never get caught for it. 0330 123 1215. What is this?
Is there something about getting the monkey to go and do it?
There are with an ice pick.
There are 3 perfect murders.
Because monkeys don't have fingerprints or something, isn't there?
Hello?
Andy, do you know how to commit the perfect murder?
Yeah.
Go on.
Cluedo.
Whatever it is that you're paying Andy in Basden, it isn't enough.
Hey, oh man, I want more. I want more 100 words or less on biscuits.
Can you do 100 words on Cluedo?
Do that like Gatford. You said something about the ice pick. Go on, tell me.
Yeah, well, no, because if you kill somebody with a pick made of ice, then the pick melts.
He's got one.
Therefore, it can't be used as evidence against you in a court of law.
Or a dagger. You get a dagger. Make a dagger of ice. You stab someone with it. It melts.
Oh, clever.
No fingerprints, no weapon.
Is it true, though, that the monkeys don't have fingerprints?
Correct, monkeys do not have fingerprints. They had them burned off in the 1960s when they recorded Pleasant Valley Sunday. That is a fact.
I think I've watched it on Columbo or something.
One more thing. Just one more thing.
One more thing. Anything else, Gafford?
No, not really. Up yours.
Up yours. Here we go.
ELO. Marty suggested ELO, as in J-Lo.
ELO's not bad.
Yeah,
ELO's not bad. Oh, hang on, that's Marty. What are you doing reading Marty's emails out, for God's sake? Don't encourage that. We'll be in terrible trouble.
Emperor. You can't be the Emperor. It's God only.
Please, hang on a minute.
God of women's underwear, someone wants.
Kayo Hayakawa in Osaka wants to call in, but she's going to work. That's a shame, because we could call you, Kayo. We could definitely call you. All right, OK, phone calls are racking up, so we'll take those. 0330 123 1215. How do you commit the perfect murder? And what would you like to be the god of? Simple as that. 0330 123 1215. Speak to you in a second.
week on The Breakfast Show, to celebrate Sky Broadband for a tenner, we have our very own show tenner. You just need to guess what he's singing to win all of this.
A fully loaded Sky package, including TV, phone and broadband, with up to 20 meg download speeds, free for a whole year.
Plus a laptop and 2 very stylish Bang & Olufsen phones. Listen to The Breakfast Show every day this week to win.
Sky, believe in better. Availability subject to location. If you've got Sky, you could get up to 20 meg download speed for just a tenner a month when you take Sky Talk Free Time. BT line required, subject to minimum contract.
Absolute Radio.
Hannah, we have to talk. Me and you, it's just not working.
Huh? But you...
Don't make this more difficult, Hannah. We're just wrong together.
Nobody knew how Hannah Robertson would cope with the big conversation. But then, nobody knew Hannah was 25% Australian.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, if we leave now, we can still make singles night at McGinty's. You up for it?
Foster's. Get some Australian in you. Brewed in the EU.
At WH Smith, spend £15 on books and stationery and get any top 30 hardback for only $5.99. Love books? Think WH Smith. Exclusions apply. Most stores ends October 25th.
At Homebase, there's an extra 10% off everything this Friday and Saturday. That's 10% on top of all our other great offers. Just add Homebase.
I want my DFS sofa before Christmas, and I want that guaranteed. I want 4 years free credit, and the first year payment free. And I'll tell you what would be nice. If I only paid half price, then if I want, I could get 2.
Not only is every sofa in the winter collection at DFS half price, but many are guaranteed to be in your home for Christmas. Think sofa for Christmas. Think DFS. See local and national press for details of your nearest store or visit dfs.co.uk. Typical 0% APR credit subject to acceptance.
There's so much to discover at a Sure Start Children's Centre.
Millie discovered that she likes to play hide and seek, and I discovered advice on healthy cooking.
George discovered he likes finger painting, and I discovered a training course with childcare to help me get back into work.
Sweetha discovered that she loves to dance, and I discovered that dads are welcome to join in.
Who knows what you'll discover? To find your local Sure Start Children's Centre, call 0800 2 346 346 or visit direct.gov.uk/SureStart.
Lack of the TV remotes. My menu button doesn't work. Neither do numbers 1, 5 and 8. Or 9. An incident with some jam sort of that. My on button is more off, mute changes channel, and to turn up the volume, press 2 and 3 together. Teeth marks cover my casing, my battery panel's long gone. I've been bashed, thrown, sucked and chewed. Lucky me. Some remotes just change channel. No babies to love them.
Join the fight to end failed pregnancies forever. Please help at Tommys.org.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Well, very exciting. I think we're... oh, it's a bit too loud, isn't it? Let's... OK, so earlier on today we interviewed Harry Shearer. Let's speak to the Caddick and then we'll play the first part of the Harry Shearer interview. Caddick!
Mr. Lee!
Mr. Caddick!
Mr. Lee, how are you?
Mr. Caddick, I'm good, how are you?
What news on the Griffin?
What news on the Griffin, fair lord? It's like something from Harry Potter. What news on the Griffin? Ah, the Griffin foretells bad things for homosexuals. The Griffin was good fun. You should have been watching Question Time as I was.
I went to a quiz night.
You did what?
Went to a quiz night.
How'd you do?
Came in last place.
Oh, mate. Who
and
else?
I was a team all on my own.
Oh, no!
The team that won, they had 10 people in there using their mobile phones.
Oh, and you've had your phone nicked, haven't you?
That's right.
I wonder if it was the other team that stole it, knowing this. But I'd imagine having you on a quiz team, Alan, is like having negative points already, isn't it?
Well, it could relate to one of your topics, actually.
Oh!
Clever.
I could be the patron saint of game shows.
The patron saint of game... I will type these up one day and email them to you and we'll put them on the website. Not for a while. Sorry, I keep belching. Not for a while, though. Caddick, it's there, my love, it's there. The patron saint of that... That'll teach them.
And I had to use my catchphrase there as well.
What's your catchphrase?
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
At what point did you use that?
Was that one of the answers?
No.
What's an irritating phrase when you're trying to attract someone's attention? Excuse me! Excuse me!
They were accusing me of cheating.
Oh.
When they were cheating themselves.
Imagine.
And what other topics have we got, Ian?
We've got... Oh, well, Eloise is going on... Is it Monday? You're going to go and paint a naked man?
Yes.
Eloise is going to go and do... sorry, do that noise again. That's the noise that I made, but in my trousers. So you're going to be painting... I don't even know what that means. But you're painting a naked man on Monday, are you?
Yeah,
still
I'm
life?
going to a still life drawing class.
And is he going to be an old man, a young man?
Actually, I didn't specify it was male or female. I've no idea. So it would be a surprise for me.
Oh, imagine if it's a lovely lady and you're a lady and you're painting another lady. Oh, it's like lesbians.
You're a bit scary today.
I'm a little bit hyper today, man. I had a little doze before I came out.
We've had a flip reversal tonight.
Oh, lady
You're
painting
normally the tired one.
One lady painting another lady. Oh, it's exciting.
You sound like the voiceover man.
Oh, don't talk about that. Talk about them. They're doing their gig tonight, so they can't hear us. Goy, they were irritating, weren't they? Man, they were loud.
Oh, you know I'm American. Oh, one man
What
facing another
annoyed
man.
me is when they were talking about English people and all they talked about is porridge and Harry Potter.
Well, I thought that was quite funny. That bit I found quite funny. It's
So
just
I liked Barry.
Yes, Alan, as he said, as he tried to crowbar his way back into the conversation. You've got what?
I've got all the Harry Potter films on my PSP.
Oh, well done you, Alan. Anyway, would you... someone's emailed in saying that the Listen Live isn't working again.
Oh.
Why does it happen? Listen, that's the only way we get listeners is by people listening live, and podcasts, of course. Well, Alan, would you or have you ever posed naked?
I have.
I knew it. Yes to everything. When and where?
It was for a school project.
Yeah, OK, of course it was. Alan, thank you for that. We've got to go, because earlier on today, Harry Shearer, star of The Simpsons, and more importantly, I think, Spinal Tap, came in for about half...
Can I interrupt you a second? Can you ask that person that's texting on what format they're listening on the Listen Live? Is it via iTunes or... Because then I know what to fix.
I could have done this when the interview was up if you'd have waited a second.
Well, you didn't wait a second, did you? You just said it in the middle of Alan Caddick. So I just did the same.
OK. So, Alan, you still there?
Yes, Ian.
Were you just doing a Pradeep to yourself?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh.
Anyway, do you know who Harry Shearer is, Alan?
Yeah, he's one of the voice people from The Simpsons. I'm trying to think what characters he does.
He does
all of them.
He does all of it. Does Mr. Burns is probably the biggest one.
Ned Flanders.
Hang on, do the Mr. Burns voice, Alan.
Excellent.
It sounds like someone trying to have a poo in their pants.
To get him to do more.
Do it again.
Smithers, who is this imbecile? That's how much Simpsons are while you're set to nuts on Sector 7G.
And more?
Simpson, eh? What is he doing dialoguing? He should be suspended for insubordination. You did suspend him, sir. He was brought back on a technicality because he saved his son. What was his son's name again? I cannot remember.
And more?
I think his name was Bart, sir. Excellent.
If only we'd have known that skill existed, I'd have got him speaking to Shearer. Anyway, Harry Shearer came in. We'll get to the bloody thing in the end. He's got a new DVD out of with him and Christopher Guest and Michael McKean singing songs from Spinal Tap and Mighty Wind. And I think this is the only interview he will have ever done in the last 25 years where the host does not bring up The Simpsons. So here's the first part of the Harry Shearer interview. Enjoy. First of all, pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
Huge fan
Thank
of the Tap is the greatest... I would say the second greatest semi-fictional rock group, because I'm a huge fan of the Monkees. The Monkees is where... What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the Monkees.
The Monkees are brilliant. You're meant to laugh at the Monkees, though. They're you know, but they're...
Here we come, walking down the street, getting fingers looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees!
They're good, though, aren't they?
They blew.
Okay,
that was the end of rock and roll as we know it.
Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap. Are you aware of the 7-hour bootleg of Spinal Tap?
Oh, there's a million different... I haven't heard the 7-hour one, but I mean, I've heard the 4-hour one, and I've heard the 5-hour one, so 7 hours, what's in that?
Well...
That must be hair clippings and fingernails.
I think it's 7 hours. I bought it from a porn site in Miami.
Is there any porn in it?
There's no porn in your thing, but it's spread over 3 tapes.
No porn in my
quality.
thing.
the material's still funny. There's the whole subplot with the
with the band
guitarist and the band.
With the other band,
everyone catches the cold sores and stuff like that.
The Dose. That was their name. The Dose.
That was it. The Dose. Yeah.
The Dose.
Have you seen that? Or
no. We watched a lot of that footage about 8 or 9 years ago when there was going to be a re-release of the DVD and they wanted to put more footage on. We went through about, I think, 4 or 5 hours and went, okay, thank you.
That would drive you mad.
Well, some of it did, because some of the subplots were best left on the cover.
Yeah, because there's 2 DVD versions. There was one that was released here, and there was the Criterion one.
Yes,
as well, which now goes for like $200.
Does it really?
On eBay.
All money not to us.
Yeah, not to you.
Yeah.
That must be.
I feel like Van Gogh.
That must be a fun thing.
I cut off my bleeding ear, and I get nothing for it.
Maybe you need to cut your ear off.
He didn't cut his whole ear off. We were in Amsterdam at the Van Gogh Museum.
How much did he cut off?
He just cut off a little bit of his lobe.
What a pussy.
And he gets all that publicity.
What a light.
What a wuss, yeah.
You get the impression it was a hack.
No. It wasn't a mutilation. It was just a shaving error.
I'm sending my laminated posters back.
There you go.
He can have them. But not the one of Bob Marley smoking a spliff. That's art, as far as I'm concerned.
Or the Van Gogh one of the kitten hanging on to the... Hang in there, baby.
Hang in there, that's the one, yeah. Or the Mona Lisa with the psychedelic eyes. But it's one of that you keep doing. I came and saw the gig at Wembley.
You did?
A few months ago. Yeah. It was,
and?
I knew you guys could play.
Yeah.
But you're like proper... musicians.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm being rude.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we're proper.
Proper.
Yeah.
I got a feeling that some of the people in the audience hadn't seen The Mighty Wind, though.
Well, more than at other gigs where we've done that, where we opened for ourselves. There was actually a gig in New York City where we got kind of hooted off the stage as the Folksmen because they wanted to tap, and they didn't know.
Really?
And nothing is more humiliating and mortifying than putting on the joke of the going on stage as the wrong opening act and getting exactly the treatment that the wrong opening act gets and not being able to say, no, it's us. It's the ones you like. We're right here.
Look under this beard.
Yeah.
Look under this dress I'm wearing.
Couldn't do it. So it's really...
That must be the best fun, though, being a gentleman approaching 45.
Yeah, from the other direction.
Yeah, and filling out Wembley Stadium, Wembley Arena, and playing, you played Wembley Stadium as well.
Yeah,
that's
Live Earth.
That's got to be an amazing amount of fun.
It's fun. Nobody ever said it isn't fun to play stupid music too loud.
You played the Freddie Mercury concert as well. I remember that. I remember Michael McKean saying, what we've learned from Freddie is always double bag it. Do you really like those guys?
Which guys?
Christopher Guest and
Michael
McKean.
Oh, my God. We've known each other and really made each other laugh for way too long now to turn back. Yeah. We're shockingly different people.
Yeah.
Shockingly. I mean, it shocks me to just look at them and go, I'm with these people.
Yeah.
But we have these 2 areas that we really just get on so famously in, which are comedy and music. And when we get together, we make each other laugh and we have fun playing. So what else is there?
How sick are you of people coming up and quoting? Does it annoy you?
No, it doesn't annoy me. The only thing is it's frustrating because they expect me to know the next line.
Yeah.
And I don't. I fans watch that or Simpsons episodes far more than I ever have or will. So it's sad for me to be disappointing to them because I don't have the next line there. So,
but the tap was 82. Was it something?
It came out in 84.
Jeez, that's 25 years ago.
Yeah,
that's a long, long time.
Yeah,
I remember a friend of mine watching it and not realising.
Oh yeah,
it was a mockumentary.
Was this Liam Gallagher?
No. He's living that life, you idiot.
Yeah.
I'm watching it going, I've heard of that band, they're rubbish. They get all silly and stuff. But no, it's a work of art. So the DVD is out, and what is it? It
is.
Songs.
We did a concert tour in the States earlier this year, where we went out not as Spinal Tap, not as the Folksmen, but strangely and shockingly enough, as ourselves. Hence the title Unwigged, and played acoustic instruments. Hence the rest of the title Unplugged. Played tap music, played Folksmen music, played music from Waiting for Guffman. Just all the stuff that we've...
Guffman stuff in there.
all the stuff that we've written together over the years. Did some comedy in between. Did 30 cities in the States. Hit concert tour, sold out. And then decided we'd make a DVD of it. So the last night of the tour, Milwaukee, the beer capital of the United States. So the audience was good and beered up.
Excellent.
We shot a beautiful looking DVD of it in HD and all kinds of stereo and everything. So it's a lovely Lovely document.
It's a treat.
It is a treat for young and old alike. And we're hoping to do a tour like that over here. So we hope that people see the DVD and demand. Because we want to see that live.
I'd like to see it live, definitely. Good. The Tap kept popping up in the 80s and 90s on various British comedy things.
We had to for a while because the only way we could retain the right to do Spinal Tap was to do something with them every 3 years.
Really?
Or the rights reverted to the a-holes that actually own it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's terrible. I assumed that.
Oh, that's just the start of it. Yeah.
That's shocking.
Yeah, so we'd have to do an appearance or something every 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have the second part of the interview sometime after midnight. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Oh, dearie, now I'm a little bit out of breath after speaking for so long. After midnight, we'll have we've got Millie. We've got the what a shockingly lazy show this evening.
It really.
I hope Harry Shearer isn't listening to this because he will demand that these tapes be erased. Millie, the Alpha, and Harry will speak to you after this. Thank you.
Golden brown texture like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown with golden brown. Every time, just like the last, on her ship, tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both my hands, never a frown with golden brown. A temptress, through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day, never a frown with golden brown.
Song of the Decade.
Vote now at songofthedecade.com and you can win cash. Absolute Radio.
Life's good when you laugh. Like when you watch a favourite movie that makes you chuckle no matter how many times you've seen it. And when you do this, your face uses fewer muscles than when you frown. And over time, that means less wrinkles, yet another reason to laugh. That's why we at LG have designed a widescreen mobile phone that's great for watching movies. So you can take your laughs with you, wherever you are. It's the shape of the future. Life's good with LG.
Oh, the leaves are falling, and it's dark when you wake up. Winter's definitely on its way. But just because it's starting to get horrible outside doesn't mean it has to be horrible inside. That's why Wicks have knocked up to 33% off all tiles,
All real and solid wood flooring and all spotlights until Wednesday the 4th of November. So you can get all those projects finished in time for winter. Up to 33% off. It's got our name on it. Wickes.
I want my DFS sofa before Christmas, and I want that guaranteed. I want 4 years free credit, and the first year payment free. And I'll tell you what would be nice. If I only paid half price, then if I want, I could get two.
Not only is every sofa in the winter collection at DFS half price, but many are guaranteed to be in your home for Christmas. Think sofa for Christmas. Think DFS. See local and national press for details of your nearest store or visit dfs.co.uk. Typical 0% APR credit subject to acceptance.
A tie.
A pair of wellies.
Fudge. I'm going to be overweight if I eat fudge. Fake England shirt.
People don't want something ordinary for Christmas, so get them something extraordinary from iwantoneofthose.com, the website for thousands of gadgets, toys and brilliant gifts. And don't worry about the post. If they're on strike, we can still deliver next day with our fleet of couriers.
Socks.
They want socks. I'm going to get you a shed load of socks.
Yeah. iwantoneofthose.com. What you really want for Christmas.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
I'm running out of ways to make you see. I want you to stay here beside me. I won't be okay and I won't pretend I am. So just tell me today and take my hand. Please take my hand. Please take my hand. Just say yes. Just say there's nothing holding you back. It's not a test, nor a trick of the mind, only love. It's so simple and you know it is. You know it is. Can't be to and fro like this all our lives. You're the only way to me. The path is clear. What do I have to say to you? For God's sake, dear. 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 Just say yes. Just say there's nothing holding you back. It's not a test, nor a trick of the mind, only love. Just say yes, 'cause I'm aching, I know you are too. For the touch of your warm skin as I breathe you in. I can feel your heart beat through my shirt. This was all I wanted, all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. Just say yes. Just say there's nothing holding you back. It's not a test, nor a trick of the mind.
'cause I'm aching. I know you are too, for the touch of your warm skin as I breathe you in.
Very, very slow start to the show, but the show is slowly picking up pace. Oh, look, the next song is, Sarah by The Mac. Let me just get that queued up. Beautiful. Okay, so, what have we discovered tonight? Not a lot. Discovered that you should never watch the television whilst trying to do a radio show. The freedom of speech and all that. So we're asking, still life, have you ever posed naked? Would you? Have you ever gone to a still life class? It's weird. Eloise is going to draw a nudie old man, or maybe a lady. So if you've ever done that, give us a call. We're giving you the chance to be the god of anything you want. After I was at a festival in Japan, and they had a whole section dedicated to the god of used kitchen knives. There we go. Doing that. And also, at some point later on, we'll have the second part of the Harry Shearer interview. In fact, Eloise has just nipped off to put the whole, I think it's like 25-minute long interview, is going to be the Choice Cup podcast for today. So we're playing out about 12 minutes of the interview, so there's more than double the interview will be the podcast, which you'll be able to download tomorrow from iTunes and, of course, www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. Barry from Watford!
Yes.
Yay! Barry from Watford! Yay!
Yes.
Everybody, it's Barry from Watford. Hey! Pablo Francisco's favourite. Hey!
Yes.
Barry from Watford. Hey! What fun! What fun, Barry! What fun you are! Yay! Go on, say something old. Go on.
Rationing. Rationing?
Did you watch The Racist on the television?
Yes, I did.
And did you enjoy it? You probably agree with a lot of what he was saying, don't you?
Absolutely not.
No.
No, the less said about that, the better.
Probably.
I don't care for the man. It's disgusting.
No, it is. Well done.
What I wanted to talk to is Harry. Harry, can I just say that Margaret and I are very big fans of The Simpsons. We very, very much enjoy it, and it's a special time for us. What a thrill to speak to you. What I wanted to ask...
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah. Is Harry I really wanted to speak to.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Yes, it's Harry I really wanted to speak to.
Russ Williams.
Yes, is Harry really...
What do you think about stem cell research?
Which is your favourite voice that you do, Harry? We've very much enjoyed Mr. Burns.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah, can I speak to Harry, please?
Are you ever going to finish?
Which is the favourite voice that you do on this?
Who would you go pay for?
Which is the favourite voice? Who would you go pay for? Which is the favourite?
Who would you go pay for?
Which is the favourite?
Yeah, you're supposed to be talking to me.
Can
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Yes, this is costing me a lot of money to...
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Harry, can you just pipe up and tell me which is your favourite? It's very important.
You got the booty. You got the booty. You got the booty.
Is that Harry? Excuse me! Excuse me! Was that Harry?
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Sorry. Can I speak to Harry about the...
I'm Russ Williams.
About the Simpsons.
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
You're mucking me about.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
You're mucking me about.
Yo, 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 bum rush the show.
Bum rush you? You're the bum rusher. Going to bed. Sod it.
I just dumped Barry there because he said flippin' idiot, but But to sensitive ears, and I know he didn't, to sensitive ears who like to hear things wrong, like my own ears, it did sound like he said something else. He didn't. He said flippin' idiot. I know that for a fact. That's right. But just in case. He did say flippin', didn't he, Millie?
I thought he said the rude one.
I thought he said... Hang on a minute. I don't know. Let me find out where Eloise is. Hang on a minute. Well, she can hear me. Eloise, we might need to cut a little bit of Barry out. I don't know. Hang on. Just stay there. Hang on a second. Harry?
Yep.
What did he say flippin'?
No.
He did... Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Millie, what can I do for you?
You know I'm at big school now.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm getting a degree in art, you see.
Oh, right, well done.
So I have to draw nudie people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. Are they men? Are they women? How old are they?
Generally, like younger women that are a bit crazy and don't shave their legs.
Oh, no, not them.
Yeah, covered in tattoos and stuff.
Well, why do they do it? Where's the dignity in that?
I think they're the kind of people that just don't care and like to get paid to be nuddy.
Yeah. Would you ever do it?
No.
No, it's not... Is there ever any, like, a hot girl or a hot guy that does it? And you go in and you think, oh, yes, this is going to be a fun couple of hours.
No, it's usually the same girl, but once it was an old man and everybody was like,
Yeah, you don't look at a saggy old penis, do you?
Can I be a god, please?
Of course, what would you like to be?
Things that you find that you forgot you owned.
Things that... It's a long one, hang on. That you find that...
That you forgot you owned. Like, when you move in rooms or something, you find something that you forgot you even bought.
Can you give me a solid example of one of those things?
Not really, but like finding a tenner you forgot you had.
A telly?
Tenner.
Oh, a tenner. Oh, a tenner. I found a £5 in my pocket the other night. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I am the god of that.
Millie, well, does that mean I have to give you any of the money I find?
No. I have a nickname for Eloise.
Go on. What is it?
Elu Cheese.
Yeah, Harry!
Yay.
Yay, Harry. I can't believe Barry dropped the F-bomb on me.
No, how are you?
Oh, okay, I'm fine. We're moving straight on. We're actually going into it. Okay, no warm-up conversations. We're going straight into it. I'm fine. I'm fine, fella.
Could I be the god of something, please?
What would you like to be the god of, young man?
Can I be the god of all women?
Well, that's a little bit creepy.
No, so that if my mum or sister boss me around, then I can say I'm the god of them.
They'd have to bring you offerings and, like, incense for you and things.
In what? Oh, yeah.
Like incense, the smelly stuff, the smelly sticks, yes. It's not in, it's in something, yes, the smelly sticks. Yes.
And can I ask you a question as well?
You can ask me, but I may not answer.
What happened to Taylor Guy?
Taylor Guy! Well, I can answer that. Taylor Guy, for those who didn't used to listen to the Sunday night show, was an irritating person who used to call up a lot and go, Taylor Guy, I'm Taylor Guy. I think he did that, didn't he? I can't remember.
Taylor Guy, what a guy.
Taylor Guy, what a guy. And he came in one night, and I think he was a little bit creepy, if I'm completely honest. And he sort of wanted to co-host the show, and I think he had ideas slightly above his station. And then he sort of stopped calling in. The last I heard, he was bad-mouthing me on Twitter.
Oh.
He was sort of saying that I wasn't very good anymore and Richard Bacon was better, or something like that. I may be misquoting him and doing a slight misservice, but yeah, that was the main gist of it.
Okay.
Why? Are you a fan of his?
No. I'm just wondering. It's curious that he dropped off the radar.
It is curious. Oh, well, listen, if anybody else is missing any of the other callers, 0330 123 1215, we will try and find out where they are. Thank you for that, Harry.
That's okay.
Good lad, there we go, beautiful. The Alpha. The Alpha's on
the Alpha.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, topics.
Yes?
What are they?
Oh, no, we haven't okay. Would you like to become the god of something?
Oh, yeah. Can I be the god of Big Track, those sci-fi 80 toys?
Yeah, they were sci-fi. How old are you, Alpha?
16.
Wow, okay. But how do you know about Big Track?
because I do.
Okay, well done. The big track, the sci-fi 80s toys, is you are the god thereof. At one point, someday I will type this list up and it will go on the Absolute website, so that's something to look forward to. Other topic, have you ever posed nude, or would you ever go to one of these still What are you doing?
The what?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Is your mum just come in or something?
Yeah.
And so you're hiding the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't know that you're phoning up the radio at midnight?
No.
Okay, good luck. So what does she think you're doing?
She thinks I'm calling up my friend.
Okay, at midnight?
I know.
Jeez, you lot have...
Crazy lifestyle.
Crazy lifestyle.
And can I contribute to a nickname for Eloise?
Of course you can.
How about Enema Eloise?
Yeah, that's not really appropriate for... Oh, yeah. Yes, line one.
Ian.
Hey, it's Alan from Glasgow. Hello?
Does anyone miss me?
No one has called in saying they miss you, Alan.
You sure?
I'm 100% positive, and we're going to say we're certainly not censoring any of the calls regarding you because we haven't had any calls regarding you.
I think there could be a few tonight.
There's none. No, I suspect they'll all come from you.
No.
Okay. Well, let's just take a call at random. Hang on. Line 2, do you miss Alan from Glasgow at all?
Hello. I know how to commit the perfect murder.
Oh, yeah, go on.
If I kill myself, then the police can't arrest me. Then I get away, scot-free.
But you'd be dead?
Yes. But it'd still be got away with murder, wouldn't it?
But, well, technically, no.
What do you mean, no?
It's suicide, it's different.
It's not different, it's murder.
It's not murder.
No, if I plan it, then do it.
Oh, that's murder, yeah.
Well, there you go.
There we go, thanks for that. Yeah.
So that must be...
Yes, no. It's not the best. There is a perfect murder, Alan. Do you know what it is?
Is it with a teaspoon?
No, it's not with a teaspoon. Fleetwood Mac.
Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the fire. It doesn't matter what for. When you build your house, then call me home. And it was just like a great young wing within the wings of a storm. I think I had met my match. He was singing and undoing. And undoing. Ooh, laces. Undoing
This week on The Breakfast Show, to celebrate Sky Broadband for a tenner, we have our very own Show Tenner. You just need to guess what he's singing to win all of this.
A fully loaded Sky package, including TV, phone and broadband, with up to 20 meg download speeds, free for a whole year.
Plus a laptop and 2 very stylish Bang & Olufsen phones. Listen to The Breakfast Show every day this week to win.
Sky, believe in better. Availability subject to location. If you've got Sky, you could get up to 20 meg download speed for just a tenner a month when you take Sky Talk Free Time. BT line required, subject to minimum contract.
Absolute Radio.
A set of 3 saucepans.
Books, I can't read. If I was to add one in there, I'd say my mother-in-law coming to visit.
Nose hair trimmers, chutneys. Yeah, I don't want any of that.
Basically clothes for my mum and dad.
People don't want something ordinary for Christmas, so get them something extraordinary from IWantOneOfThose.com, the website for thousands of gadgets, toys and brilliant gifts. And don't worry about the post. If they're on strike, we can still deliver next day with our fleet of couriers.
Crystallised fruit sucks.
IWantOneOfThose.com. What you really want for Christmas.
At WH Smith, spend £15 on books and stationery and get any top 30 hardback for only $5.99. Love books? Think WH Smith. Exclusions apply. Most stores ends October 25th.
Now, see here, this tennis racket you sold me...
Yes, sir?
It is no good. I keep losing.
Ah, well, that might not be the racket, sir.
Just a minute there. I beat Murray once.
Oh?
Yeah, Murray Jenkins. He was devastated. But now, this tennis racket, it feels smaller than my last one.
Ah, well, that's progress. You see, it's same with hi-fi, mobiles...
And the strings have been filled in. Look.
Yes, that's to stop the ball going through, you see.
Oh, right. Yeah, very high-tech.
Know your rights and right your wrongs. Goods you buy must fit their description, be of satisfactory quality and be suitable for their purpose. For clear practical advice, visit consumerdirect.gov.uk.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday.
Weep for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man. You're not as brave as you were at the start. Rate yourself and rake yourself. Take all the courage you have left and waste it on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my Tremble for yourself, my man. You know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your boldness stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, or else spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear?
Okay, we've got the second part of the Harry Shearer interview. And you can listen, you can download the full Harry Shearer interview tomorrow as the Choice podcast. You can also download this show. I just had to dump Barry because I think he dropped the F-bomb. But tomorrow you'll be able to download the whole show with no dump. So you can email me tomorrow, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. Let me know, did Barry drop the F-bomb or was I a little bit trigger-happy in these sensitive times? Time now for someone who calls himself Stevie Paul Jackson.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Stevie Paul Jackson.
Yeah, have you mocked yourself up yet, mate?
Have I done what?
Have you mocked yourself up?
Mocked myself up?
Well, you said when you call me back, you croon yourself. I'm just making sure you've looked after yourself.
Everything. I'm well looked after here, sir. Yes, definitely. What can we do for you, Stevie Paul Jackson?
Well, listen, Ian, I've scoured the earth looking for an answer to this question, and to be honest, you're the last person I'd ever think of asking, but no one else has come up with the answer.
Okay. Maybe we can help here. Go on.
Okay, go on. Listen, this is the question.
Yeah.
If Pinocchio said, after this sentence, my nose will grow longer, what would happen?
Well, his nose wouldn't grow.
Well, how do you know?
Well, because his nose would grow if he told a lie, yeah?
Yeah, but if it wouldn't grow, then he'd be lying.
Oh, okay. Give me again. Can you say again?
If Pinocchio said, after this sentence, my nose will grow longer, what would happen?
After this sentence, my nose... Well, it wouldn't grow.
Yeah, but then he'd be lying, so his nose would grow.
Well, no, that's not a lie. He's saying after this sentence, my nose...
will grow longer.
Hang on a minute. Let me just... Give me a second. Hang on a second. After this sentence, my nose will grow longer. I think he'd spontaneously combust.
Combust?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's got it in him, being made of wood and all?
Oh, yeah, we've all got it within us to combust, even wooden puppet children.
But, I mean, don't you think it's a bit of a cop-out?
Let me just think. Hang on a second. It's a little bit of a cop-out. Or is this guy the biggest dick I've ever spoken to in my life? No, it's not a cop-out.
I'm not convinced, Ian, to be honest.
Well, what can I do? There we go. Well, that's the second. Let's have Harry Shearer, shall we, for goodness sakes. Here we go. Harry Shearer came in today. What a delightful gentleman. Let's see what he has to say for himself now. One of the beautiful things from A Mighty Wind, and it was great seeing you do it live, was getting 12,000 people singing "You Make a Dead Man Come."
Yeah,
that's just a great.
That's in your playlist, isn't it? You play the Stones.
I don't think that line's not in the song.
Yes,
is
it is.
Is it?
We didn't make that up. Absolutely.
I know you did. Don't try and convince me with your American voodoo. God damn it!
No,
that's not in the original.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
The Stones aren't my bag, man. Okay.
Stones are not your thing? Is that what you said?
Stones aren't my thing.
Yeah.
I'm a Beatles.
Beatles, not Stones. Wow. Yeah.
Beach Boys. I'm a Beach Boys man.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah, the Beach Boys is the thing.
I saw Brian's last show over here at the Roundhouse, which was fabulous.
I was working that night, couldn't go.
It was wonderful. I've seen pretty much, except for the first ones he did in London when he started the comeback, I've seen a lot of his shows. And I'll tell you, Hollywood Bowl, 20,000 people singing along to those songs with Brian and that killer band.
The band are amazing.
Amazing band. And
Jeffrey Foskett, incredible.
Jeffrey does a song on each of my CDs.
Does he really?
On the one that I just have coming out, which is all full of songs about the economic meltdown, he does a song called Little GM.
Fantastic.
About, the downside. Former auto
Jeffrey Foskett.
Jeffrey is brilliant and a sweetheart. Great guy.
And what a voice.
What a voice.
He looks like a normal guy.
Yeah, and then that
angelic. I've seen Brian Lowe. I interviewed him once, and he's God to me. He's just he's the man.
I mean, everybody knows what a genius Brian is. How good Carl was.
Man alive, yeah.
Wrote some wonderful, beautiful, very emotional songs, but really beautiful in sort of a late version of that idiom, and great singer. I mean, Jeffrey is really doing Carl's part.
And Dennis as well. I kind of like that kind of gruff. He just has a few gems just hidden away on the albums.
Yeah.
And hey, Brian's the one that's still with us. That's not how in the 80s, that wasn't how things were going to be.
No, well, it's like, when there was a classic Saturday Night Live episode where John Belushi was doing his Joe Cocker impression, and Joe Cocker was on the show.
Right.
And you thought, if I'm going to bet which one of these survives, it's going to be Belushi.
Yeah.
Nope. But yeah,
everything's working
that's part of the miracle when you see Brian performing is this wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live. That must have been
hell on wheels.
Really?
Hell on wheels.
Who was there when you were there?
Danny Aykroyd and John Belushi had just left, so Bill Murray, Gilda Radner, Lorraine Newman, Garrett Morris, and me were the cast.
Okay, so Chevy Chase had gone.
Chevy left after the first year. He did it for 1 year.
There's a brilliant book about, which I think you may be in.
I'm in it.
The history of
it's a little tainted by the fact that one of the co-authors has his nose so far up Lorne Michaels' behind that he calls his pancreas by its first name.
There's a little bit of that going on.
There is.
It's definitely coming from a viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But was it hell? Because it
horrible.
You didn't enjoy it at all?
No, not
really?
one moment. Not one moment.
Wow.
No.
Why? Just the relentlessness of it?
No, I'm used to working at a very fast pace and turning out a lot of material. No, it's the psychological warfare that goes on, right? Thanks to the man at the top, is unrelenting and demonic beyond belief. Yeah. And I spent the first year I was there thinking, I'm a smart guy. I'm going to figure this out. And every week I came in with a new plan for figuring it out, and every week he checkmated me.
Wow.
Also, cocaine is not my drug of choice.
Would appear to be a lot of cocaine.
Holy
around
mackerel! More snow than on all the Swiss Alps.
Listen, you mentioned your CD. What's the CD and where can we get that from?
It's called Greed and Fear. It comes out as a CD beginning of the year, but right now I'm releasing single songs, downloadable digitally, and we've done 5 or 6 so far. The most recent one is sort of a Pet Shop Boys style song telling the tale of Mr. Goldman and Mr. Sachs. Yeah.
Where can we get this stuff from? What's your website?
HarryShearer.com, but you can get it from get the downloads from Amazon or iTunes.
Oh, okay, so that's nice.
And then the proper CD, fully accoutered, called Greed and Fear, comes out next year.
And are you still doing your podcast shows?
Yeah.
How regular are those?
HarryShearer.com every week.
Okay.
And when I'm in London, I do them from here.
I believe that Barry from Watford, who calls our show, may have called up your show as well. I'm sorry about that, sir.
Well, I don't know how he got my number. No. But he has been calling me.
We are trying to just gently push him away from us, so he may be calling you a bit more as we shut the door.
There's a smell of dead cats when he calls. I don't quite understand that.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
How the hell does that work?
Go through the phone line. I don't know.
Okay, listen, so HarryShearer.com is the place to go. Unwigged and Unplugged, an evening with Christopher Guest, Michael McKean and Harry Shearer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
A delight to meet you, thank you.
How lovely that you're a lovely gentleman as well.
And I'm sorry about the monkeys.
Could I get my tongue any further up that man's backside? I don't think so. So Steve Paul Jackson is a knob. I just had a row with that idiot off air. Very rarely do I row with callers off air, but what an irritating, odious little... Can I explain something here? We do operate on a 7-second delay, so if anyone is libelous, and it is libel, or swears on the air, we can dump that, cut them off, and the dear listener, you, are not offended by swears. Now, I know the majority of you are not offended by swears, and, I'm not offended by swears, and in a perfect world, if someone did drop the F-bomb or something like that, we'd all be able to go, ho, 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 isn't that funny, and move on. Not that I'm a fan particularly of swearing on the radio, but I think if people do it by accident, then it happens, and that's cool, and, you move on. But we don't live in a world like that. Radio, there is no watershed on the radio. It's a lot more sensitive than television. After 9 o'clock on television, anything goes. On the radio, not like that at all. It's quite an old-fashioned rule. I think, the way I understand it, is because, like Ofcom and all the regulators seem to think that radio is easier... It's more easily accessed by young people. I think that's the way it is. I'm not totally sure. I think it's a little old-fashioned, but them's the rules. And just coming on and just effing and jeffing, just for the sake of it, it's just a little bit stupid, really. And this guy, this Stevie Paul Jackson, and I said to him off air, "Why did you do that for, man? He dropped the F-bomb. What did you do that for?" And it wasn't a slip-out. It wasn't an accidental. It was he threw it down. I should have... I knew he was a wrong, and from the moment I talked to him, rude little sod. And he went, "No, you do it if you had the chance." I have the chance to do it every night. I've had the chance to do it for the last 5 years. And guess what, Stevie Paul Jackson? I haven't done it. because I'm a little bit better than that. Not much, but I'm a little bit better than that. You're an idiot, an absolute idiot. Do you agree with me, line 2?
Yeah!
I'm telling it like it is.
Who is this Jeff that everyone keeps effing? He's a lucky fella, isn't he?
Isn't he?
He gets the right action.
Yes.
Right, should we try a quick topic to save the show?
Yeah, can we, please?
Right, who's better? David Jason or David Copperfield, the magician?
Oh, it's David Copperfield, easily.
No!
Yes!
No, Eloise?
She's not here, by the way. It's just you and me.
You've got no friends.
I've got literally no friends. You're the only caller. I'll tell you who the other caller is. Hang on. I'll let him say hello, then I'll cut him off. Yes, line 1.
Who's that?
There we go. You see, that's the only other caller on my switchboard is a drunk.
The Samaritan's is busier than this.
I know. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. Maybe. Listen, it's possible. Rob, isn't it? It's possible, Rob, that my time has come and gone, and I'm past my prime.
Let's give you a bit of a PR slot. I'll
Okay.
give you a quick interview. You can put yourself across in quick, easy. But name?
Iain Lee.
Turn-ons.
Music, chat, and fun.
Ladies that you admire. Apart from the wonderful wife.
Apart from the wonderful wife, I don't necessarily admire her. Anyone who's been affected by war.
Yep. Sum yourself up in 3 words.
Tall, good looking.
What do you think of the people on the Retro Gamer Forum?
Oh, they're idiots!
They've lost them there. They were getting you. You're gone, you see. Favourite scat movie?
Get lost.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know what you're thinking. We were going down. I could feel us sinking. Then I came around. And everyone I'd loved before flashed before my eyes, and nothing mattered anymore. I looked into the sky. Well, I wanted something better, man. I wished for something new. And I wanted something beautiful. I wished for something true. Been looking for a reason, man. Something to lose. When the wheels come down. When the wheels come down. When the wheels touch ground. When the wheels touch ground. And you feel like it's all over. There's another round for you. When the wheels come down. When the wheels come down. Know your head is spinning. Broken hearts will mend. This is our beginning. Coming to an end. Well, you wanted something better, man. You wished for something new. Well, you wanted something beautiful. You wished for something true. Been looking for a reason, man. Something to lose. When the wheels come down. When the wheels come down. When the wheels touch ground. When the wheels touch ground. And you feel like it's all over. There's another round for you. When the wheels come down. When the wheels come down.
of the Decade.
Vote now at songofthedecade.com and you can win cash. Absolute Radio.
Frank was one of the good guys. Always paid off his credit card ahead on his mortgage. Always took a holiday. Then the recession hit him hard and he had to cut back a bit. He left his car uninsured but still took the holiday and hoped for the best. Then he got caught by the police. His car was seized, he got 6 points on his licence and a hefty fine. And he still had to buy insurance to get back in his car. If you drive without insurance, you will get caught. Visit askmid.com to find out more. You can't afford not to. Stay insured.
Take control of your career and do something you love. Become a personal trainer, gym instructor or aerobics instructor with Premier Training. And once you're qualified, we'll help you get that all-important job interview with a range of full-time and part-time courses at venues across the UK, plus distance learning options. This is your passport to an exciting and growing industry. Find out more at premierglobal.co.uk or text training to 82727. Take control of your career today with Premier Training.
Lack of the TV remotes. My menu button doesn't work. Neither do numbers 1, 5 and 8. Or 9. An incident with some jam sort of that. My on button is more off, mute changes channel, and to turn up the volume, press 2 and 3 together. Teeth marks cover my casing, my battery panel's long gone. I've been bashed, thrown, sucked and chewed. Lucky me. Some remotes just change channel. No babies to love them.
Join the fight to end failed pregnancies forever. Please help at tommys.org.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday.
Where have you been?
Doing your best bits.
I've just been rowing with idiots.
Oh, no,
Stevie Paul Jackson and Paul Stubbings are banned. Banned.
Who's Paul Stubbings?
Oh, Jackson's friend that he was using his phone to phone in. Banned.
Okay. Have you put a little mark?
Yes,
on
I'll
them?
put a mark.
Okay.
Sorry, Eloise, I shouldn't be taking it on you, but it's really, just annoyed me, little jerk.
Another
Jerk. Who says jerk?
You joke.
Who says joik?
You
When I was in Hawaii, I found I always, when I go to America, I like to pride myself by being a little bit more British than I actually am, being a little bit posh and, doing that. But this time I found myself, like talking American. What did I said something? And as I said it, I disgusted myself. It was,
Disgusted.
What did I said something in American accent. And as I said it, I was thinking, why did I just do that? Why did I do that?
Once when I was in America and this girl started talking to me and I felt embarrassed to be British, so I went, hello, yeah, and did a really bad American accent.
Didn't, really?
I just sort of thought, I'm much more cooler if I'm American now.
I haven't got
Is that Ian?
Hello?
Oh, Ian and Sandy.
All right, Andy. I haven't got the guts to... part of me did want to walk around America speaking an American accent, but I didn't have the guts to do it, really. What did I say? I said something like, it sure is hot. It's something like that. Or I said, there's a word, they say their tea's funny. So, instead of saying platter, it wasn't platter, I said platter. I said, what's a nice platter? It wasn't platter, that wasn't the word, but it was something like that, and I went platter. Yeah, that's a nice, it's a real nice platter. As I said, I did it a few times, and every time I did it, I thought, I mustn't do that again. That's ridiculous, but...
Platter.
Platter. Yes, line one.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening.
I need a suggestion for a Halloween party.
You need a suggestion for a Halloween party?
As in, what I should dress up as. The theme is, I have to dress up as someone from a horror movie.
Right, that's good, original, I like it, yes. Do it as the man from Saw.
Goes man from Saw? No, someone else will come up as that, really.
Right. Well, I don't know, do it as, Freddy.
No. It's obviously blatantly done. Ian, come on.
Well, what? Do it as someone's had their head cut off. Do it as someone's going to get a fist in their face and they don't get lost now. Do it as something... Why should I come up with... I'm really not in the mood for this, Eloise. I'm not in the mood. Sorry to shout at you because it's not your fault.
Shout at them a bit more.
Yeah, I'm shouting at you idiot! It's gone. I'm not in the mood for this. How has it come to... It didn't used to be like this on the Sunday show. Didn't get me angry like this on Sunday.
You did.
Did I?
You used to find them back.
Oh, yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had an email a text from someone. I had to delete it because I was going to phone them back. I thought, no, I'm going to delete it.
Oh.
Because I will call them back. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless. Good evening.
Hey, Ian, you alright, mate?
I'm stressed, brother. I'm stressed, but I'm.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I'd come and try and cheer you up by not trying to give you hassle.
That'd be wonderful if you could not give me hassle, please.
I'll try my best. You've been getting nothing but... Well, I can't say that word, but you're getting nothing but idiots almost.
I'm getting a lot of idiots.
Oh, man, I'll cheer up with my absolute lame Halloween idea. I just heard that guy before asking you.
What an idiot he was as well. Go and get a knife, you knob.
I'm going as Venom. Black Spider-Man, because I can't think of anything else.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Hang on, we don't do Halloween in this country, do we?
It's an American thing.
It's an excuse to go have a party and get drunk and dress up stupidly, though.
I hate parties. I hate getting drunk. Well, I like getting drunk, but I don't get drunk. And I hate dressing up, unless it's in the bedroom and it's a sex game.
You're not a people person, but you've got a phone-in radio show.
Do you know what this is, Alex? This is a very interesting point you bring there. Yes, I hate people, and I'm also very shy and uncomfortable around people, but I find really easy. Isn't that messed up?
That is very contradictory.
Yeah. That's the crazy
You
life.
weren't that shy when I first met you, actually.
What do you mean I wasn't that shy?
Well, you were chatting away, but maybe that's your nervous
But that's
shyness.
when you came in here, though, wasn't it?
That's true.
It was on
But
air.
You didn't have to have me. You could have just like, I'm too
Whoa! I did.
There are so many ways you could take that sentence wrong.
I did not. I've never, ever had Eloise. If Fandango Lee is listening, I have never, ever had Eloise. That's just a rumour that she's putting around on the internet to try and drag my name into the gutter so that her real boyfriend, Nick Shaw, can come and do this slot as well.
Fandango's just said she likes the new page that I've done.
What have you done to this bloody internet site?
I tried to show you, but you're so uninterested. And I put like a really crazy photo of you up there. You look a bit mental.
Okay, if I disapprove of it, it's coming down, okay? And I'm in the mood to disapprove of it.
It's not coming down.
What photo? Where?
Go on Absolute Iain Lee. That's what the official show one is.
I'm on absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee.
No, it's the Twitter page. That's not on there.
Oh, how do I get there? Twitter?
Go on Twitter.
www. Can I just say that... Twitter... Are you still there, Alex?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
This must be fun for you. Hang on a second. Twitter... hang on. Alex?
Yeah?
Say hello to Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah, Ian.
Twitter.com/... Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Thanks for that second, Alex.
That was fascinating conversation.
He was good, wasn't he? Twitter.com what?
Absolute Iain Lee.
Can I just say that the Absolute Iain Lee page, I don't have anything to do with?
No,
I was going to say, you've already got one.
Well, take that... Oh, no, I look cool there.
What it's the one that is because you know you have a potty mouth on your own one.
I don't anymore.
So this is the one that's going to be on your webpage. So we are going to encourage you to tweet on that as well.
I'm not tweeting on that. I'm tweeting on my one.
Well, I'm going to pretend you are.
That is one interesting pose you've got on that one.
Can I just say that I've cut down on my potty mouth since Duncan Bannatyne started following me and communicating with me. So I don't swear because Duncan Bannatyne does want to give me £1 million. But is this Mr. Grace said I've got to use this Twitter?
That it was their suggestion that you had one.
Yeah, well, I ain't using it. You can do it.
Well, I'll do it then.
How many followers have you got?
Pretend to be you sometimes.
No,
383.
You're not allowed to pretend to be me. You're actually not allowed. Otherwise, I can get you taken off that.
Well, it's the show one.
Yeah,
so.
Pretend it's the show. Seriously, don't.
I'm not going to specify then.
Don't pretend it's me. Right, I'm going to Twitter.
I won't be like, hi, it's Ian.
Right, I'm twittering everyone not to unfollow you. You've got to pretend.
Don't, because Mr. Gray sees these figures.
I couldn't give a stuff. Irrelevant. I'm here for a year now. I haven't got to suck up so much.
I swear to God, I've never pretended to be you.
Send a tweet now saying this is not Iain Lee. Send a tweet now, and I'm watching.
No.
Let's do it. Otherwise, I'm telling everyone to unfollow.
I'll say this is...
Tell everyone. Otherwise, I'm telling everyone to unfollow.
Ian, you are being an absolute idiot tonight.
Unfollow. I'm typing it in.
Just shut up. Let me do it.
Do it. Otherwise...
Ian, shut up.
Do it.
Just let me type. You won't even let me have time to think.
Absolute Iain Lee, as it's not
me.
me.
If you do that, I'll walk out.
Right, that's what I'm about to text.
Don't do that.
Then tweet now that it's not me.
I am. Just give me a chance.
I love how you guys get on.
That's my phone. You sent it by mistake. You sent it.
Ian! Ow!
Okay, this sounds very dodgy.
Oh, you broke the screen!
Well, you shouldn't have been grabbing it. You have broken the screen.
Don't tweet that.
Tweet that this is not me.
I am. Just give me a chance.
Then let me see it. Let me see it. There's a screen. The screen.
I don't know why it's so important to you. I've never ever claimed to be you.
But the screen is not working.
Well, it's because you just pulled me over it.
I didn't. You pulled me off.
Phone.
How do you put up with him sometimes?
honestly, I don't know.
I fixed it.
This is not.
He threw a pen at you the other night, didn't he?
Right, okay.
He threw one just at me today.
Okay, right.
Don't take this out on me. Just
really
because you've had potty
You got
mouth
30
people.
seconds for that tweet to come up before I hit the send button on this. You got 26 seconds. Seriously, I'm not joking. No, I'm not joking.
Don't take this out on me just because you've had
You
potty
got
mouth
18
people.
seconds. 18
I'm not
seconds.
doing it.
Then I'm sending this.
People know it's not you. I've never claimed to be you.
13 seconds. Unfollow. 8 seconds.
I'm not doing it. I've never claimed to be you, and I won't claim to be you.
Sent.
You're a knob.
Yeah, you're a dick. Well, thanks, Alex. You've made the atmosphere even more tense in here this evening.
Oh, I'm just doing my bit to help, mate.
Get lost, you loser. There we go, right. Let's go to line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello, is that Ian? Yes.
Sorry, yes?
Oh, well, am I not live now? Yes. How you doing? It's Dermot here. I'm phoning you from Ireland.
Yes.
I just listened to your arguments there by Twitter.
Yes.
I'm just watching your post now on the webcam. I remember when the absolute Iain Lee Twitter started, Eloise said that was her, and it wasn't you. So I can settle that argument for you.
Thank you. See, I've never claimed it was you.
But anyone joining that might think that it is me.
Well, it's the show one, and the fact that it says Absolute Iain Lee, and it's the Absolute Radio logo
Right,
and everything.
and it's got
there.
a picture of me on there.
It's because it's your show. Whose else photo should it be?
But all you got to do is say it's not me that's doing
Look,
those
now
messages.
people will unfollow.
You had the opportunity. You had the
I've
opportunity.
never said it is you. You're being a complete idiot about this.
One at a time. Who are you, and what's it got to do with you?
Well, it's an online video, and I thought I'd phone
Well,
on.
you're banned from not only
No,
phoning
I'm
the show.
reinstating it. I answered the phone.
You're banned from not only phoning the show, but from listening to the show. So that's good. You're going to hurt your other fingers if you do that.
Get off!
Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Somebody said Steffrey.
You're not banned.
Right, okay. Who's this?
This is Neil.
And who are you, Neil?
I'm Neil from Harefield.
Very quickly, whose side are you on?
Steffrey, I think
Oh, you don't say he's banned. He's banned from not only calling in the show, but also listening to the show. Let's try line 2, you're on the wireless.
There's only one thing that's going to settle this. Let's all get our privates out. Come on, let's have peace.
Get our privates out, did you say?
My mate once saw a tramp shouted at two men fighting outside a pub, and he literally said, "Come on, lads, DICKS is out."
We could get our dicks out. No? Not for that, okay. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Now you've had the bass player from Spinal Tap on the show.
Yeah, it's correct, yes.
You know, you've got to get the rest of them.
Who?
All the rest of the band.
Oh,
The
well,
last three.
I'd love to. I think the other two are a little bit harder to get hold of.
What about the other two? Well, we don't know who the drummer is in the moment.
No.
Because it keeps blowing up.
It keeps blowing up, yes.
Yeah, but you have to get the other two. You have to get Davidson Hubbins and...
Okay, I will try and work some magic. We'll see what we can do, low energy caller. Let's try line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Gadang, my friend.
Yeah, gadang.
Only reason I called is to remind you of the funniest phone-in topic you ever did, which is...
Oh, it's the clocks.
Is it okay to sleep with your grandparents?
Did I say that?
No, you said, is it okay to have sex with your grandparents?
I've never asked that.
Hold on, you're not letting me finish. Is it okay to have sex with your grandparents? Pause. Sleeping in the next room.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. That was clever. We got a load of complaints about that. A load of complaints about that by people who switched off. Me, I'm now one of those old people that switches off halfway through a sentence.
Funniest one you ever did.
Okay, we'll do that on Monday. We'll definitely have that. Last call of the night. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Bum, 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 bum. Call James Well. Show on Talk Sport Radio. Call James Well. Show on Talk Sport Radio. Everybody. Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Medium wave. Oh, James Well. Show on Talk.
You're not the original James Well jingle guy, are you?
Globule.
Oh, well done, sir. Anyways, thank you for a lovely week. Next week, Charlie Brooker. Oh, you're actually in a genuine strop. Gee.